will try this again. I am trying this live stream. It didn't work. First, the audio didn't work, and then it didn't even show up. So we'll see if we can get this going again. And I told nobody about this. And I don't know if it's going to work. So I'm trying this again. My channel. Live from Momocon 2022. Here we go. Okay, great. I can see it. I can see it. Can you hear me? My goodness, this has been a nightmare. Just for me. The setup's fine. The setup itself is fine. But for some reason I couldn't get it to connect. So hopefully you can hear me now. You couldn't hear me before. I said a lot of cool things. So I'm here at Momocon. Momocon's a convention in Atlanta, Georgia somewhere. It's at the Georgia World Conference Center, I believe that's what it's called. And I am here now. I am able to live stream any game I want, as long as it works on their computer. That's why I have access to things like Elden Ring. I have access to the Apex Legends, Overwatch, Valorant, all those cool games that I could show you me playing it, all the competitive stuff. But instead of that, I am going to showcase something cool from Nintendo. So I know I'm on a PC setup. I got this, wrong way, wrong hand. There we go. I got this cool DXR Acer relaxing chair. It's really cool. I got this fancy microphone. You can't hear all this convention noise behind me. It looks like you can hear me just fine. I see the beeping moving now. Can't keep my mask on. It's very bright. They said I could turn it down, but that's effort. I don't want to deal with it. But yeah, getting back to the main point. The stream is about 2 hours long. Could stream, Elden Ring. I could stream. I don't even know what's a big game right now. Dance Dance Revolution. But instead, I chose Kirby's Dreamland 2. Now, the reason why I chose Kirby's Dreamland 2 is because it's on a Nintendo system. Nintendo is now just announcing it's coming out. It's the sequel to Kirby's Dreamland. It's the sequel to Kirby's Dreamland, and we're going to have exclusive play here. Now, I can't actually show you any of the gameplay. Reason why is because I had to sign a bunch of NDAs to actually do this, so I'm not actually able to show you any of the cool gameplay from Kirby's Dreamland. I'm going to have to just show you bits and pieces of all what's going on. So, got my Gameboy Advanced Sp. Now, the cool thing about this is you cannot go to a Toys R Us, you can't go to a Sam Goodies, you can't go to a Radio Shack and pick up one of these bad boys because Nintendo hasn't released it. Now, some people are selling knockoffs. You may see some knockoffs of these out in the real world, but I have the true blue Nintendo brand. Says it right there, Nintendo. You can't really see it, but it says Nintendo Game Boy Advance. Now, the Game Boy came out a long time ago. Game Boy Advance Super Special Edition. This is what I got right now. It's out. And so I'm going to showcase it for you guys. I can't actually show you what I'm playing. We're going to be playing some Kirby's Dreamland 2. The reason I chose it, it's got a 2 in it. We'll be doing this for 2 hours. So we're going to give it a turn on. Pops up Game Boy, beautiful, pristine colors. Now, if you played a Game Boy before, you know those aren't in any colors. Black and white, 8-bit. But now I'm seeing all kinds of different colors on my screen. I see the normal 8-bit, kind of yellow brown off color. But I'm seeing Kirby and it's normal stylized pink. So very excited to tell you now. I get to the main screen, it shows me all this Kirby and his friends. I didn't know Kirby had friends. Maybe he's going on like a Sonic adventure or something. But I got 3 files to choose from. So all of them are level 1, 0%. I got a button that says erase with a bomb on it. So he doesn't actually eat the bomb. He puts it in his mouth. He can destroy one of those files. And so destroying the first file, and I'm going to select it. So level 1, we have grassland. Grassland. So we got some grass. We got some land. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So, all right, cool. Y'all can hear me. Yeah, that's good because I've been going on for 5 minutes now, so I'm glad y'all can hear me. But yeah, we got Kirby's Dreamland 2 for Game Boy. Let me add a little extra hash on here because it's not just a Game Boy now. It's Game Boy Advance. And it's not just a Game Boy Advance. No. Game Boy Advance SP. Now, people are going to try to sell you some fakes out there. Don't trust them. Nintendo's not giving them out. I've got the first one. It comes in the stylized black color. It's got Nintendo Game Boy Advance. Has a weird plug only Nintendo uses. Can't use your micro SD. Can't use USB-C. You got to use this weird Nintendo Priority Pass, whatever it's called. So we're going to take a look-see out of here. And in the first level, now I'm going to, guys, I signed a bunch of NDAs, okay? So I'm not supposed to show you this, but I'm going to give you a little sneak peek, okay? Because it's Momocon, right? It's Momocon. So everything about Momocon is like, you get what you want, right? And so in Momocon, I'm going to give you just a little taste, just a tiny sliver, tiny taste, just a little bit of taste of what this Kirby game looks like, okay? So here we go. Kirby, right there. You see him? Pink ball? Okay, that's as much as I can show you. I can't show you anymore. So we're gonna go through this. Now on the screen I see that you can see it too. We have a bunch of levels to choose from. There's 1, 2, 3, and then there's a skull door, which I assume skull door is either going towards the boss, or there's a He-Man crossover. So I'm not sure which one it is, but we'll find out. We got 2 hours of this. We're gonna give it a go. I'm gonna go through door number 1. Door number 1. I see a Waddle Dee coming up to me. Eat him. Going along. I see the little broom sweeping dude. I eat him. Keep moving. Another Waddle Dee pops up. Eat him. Now, one thing they should make about masks, they should make masks where you can talk. Keep falling off my face. All right, we got another Waddle Dee. Like, okay, guys, this is super funny. I'm gonna break NDA again, okay? Now, oh well, it looks like the Waddle Dee fell off and he hit me. But I'm gonna show you real quick. Right there, there's like a little Mario block. There was a Waddle Dee stuck on it, moving back and forth. I think it was a glitch in the game. This game's not complete yet, so you know it's probably what I'm expecting. I see a few glitches, a few different things going on here. So just ate another Waddle Dee. There are lots of Waddle Dees in this level. They don't want me to have any superpowers. Bronto Bert's flying in the air. I couldn't suck him up in my endless vacuum mouth because he was flying around. They got a bouncing foil dude, another Waddle Dee. They don't want me to have any superpowers. So what's happening here is I'm at Momocon. I'm at Momocon right now, and they gave me the ability to stream any game I wanted. So I could stream Elden Ring. I could play Elden Ring for you guys. I could play Apex Legends. I could play Valorant. I could play anything you guys could think of. I could put it on this computer screen right now and play it for you. But what I have done is I reached out to Nintendo and I got me one of those new prototype Game Boy Advanced SPs. These aren't even out anywhere. They're not even out at Toys R Us. I mean, you can't even go to a Toys R Us and get one of these. You can't go to a Sam Goodies. I mean, go to your local Best Buy and tell them, hey, you got one of these Game Boy Advance. They're gonna laugh at you. They're like, what's that? Never heard of it. Like, you want the Nintendo Switch? That's last year's news. We got this Game Boy Advance SP. But I'm playing for you. Nintendo's brought back those cartridges, right? The cartridges doesn't quite fit, so I think they're gonna make them smaller for this. But it's pretty cool. I signed a bunch of NDAs. I can't really show you what I'm playing. but I can talk about it. So that's the cool part. Uh, Momocon is a like an anime convention or something. I'm not sure. I've never been before, but I'm covering it. I'm part of the press. As you see right here, I'm part of the press. So I get to do interviews and stuff. So you'll see some cool stuff coming to the channel. But overall, you know, Momocon's like this super big convention. I've turned the camera around to show you guys, but I don't think I'm allowed to do that, even though I am part of the press. You'll see it in some videos that I'm uploading. I've uploaded some cool videos about some cars, what the convention looks like. But anyway, let's get back to the game. Like, this game's not out anywhere. So let's not talk about Momocon. You can Google that. We can talk about Kirby Dreamland 2 on the Gameboy Advanced Sp. You can't even Google that. So you go to Google, you type in Kirby Dreamland 2, it's gonna say, well, I don't know. No search results found. Did you mean Kirby's Dreamland? And you're gonna say, no, I meant 2, because Area 100K is playing it at Momocon. But let's go around with this. So I'm Kirby right now. I'm walking through the course. I just ate one of these guys. Nobody's giving me superpowers, so I think this game is all about Kirby in his prime, before he gets any superpowers. Because I've gone through half the first level, and I've come up with no powers whatsoever. Got some Waddle Dees. I just ate a chicken. I didn't get salmonella, so I guess it was fully cooked. But yeah, I mean, these monsters are just running right into me. I thought for sure I would get some bomb powers or something, but I didn't get anything. I got through the first level. I just bounced. Show you guys real quick. I got to level 2. Kirby still does his dance. I got to level 2, so no superpowers in the first level. So I think Kirby's going through a midlife crisis. You know, he went through his first Dreamland and thought, this is a little much. Maybe I'll have a second dream and I won't do too much. Maybe I'll go buy a house, get a car, settle down, get no superpowers. So I'm in the second level. All right, so the second level, like the first thing I ate, I got superpowers. I got like supercharged, and I immediately lost my superpowers. I have like this fire power as I'm launching myself. I don't know. I have no idea what Nintendo's thinking with this one. I really wish I could show you guys, because I mean, it looks so different than what a normal Kirby game looks like. I mean, we're used to seeing Kirby in 3D. I mean, we've seen Kirby like 3D eat all kinds of stuff. 3D ate like a Bronto bird, the Waddle Dee, and gained all his powers. Right now I'm hitting like this porcupine, right? And the porcupine has like this giant treasure bag in front of him, on top of him, and there's something wiggling around in it. So I won't know what's wiggling around in it right now because I just got killed. So now I got to redo the match without my superpower. So we'll see how Kirby fares this go around without his superpowers. It looks like it's a little bit easier without his superpowers. Yeah, I was able to subdue the boss in 2 hits. Subdued the boss. So hey, what's up? David does YouTube. I'm glad to see you here. We're at Momocon right now. I'm showing you the exclusive Gameboy Advanced Sp. You know, you may say losers come here. I mean, if you're on YouTube, we're probably all a little bit of a loser. I mean, we could be doing something better with our time. But I got from Nintendo directly this Game Boy Advance SP. Now, the cool thing about it is, like, yeah, it's a Game Boy. You know, we've heard of it before, old system. But this is a Game Boy Advance SP. I'll underline it here on the stream. Advance SP. So it's not just a regular Game Boy, and it's not to be confused with Virtual Boy either, because I don't have those goggles on. This is a brand new system, and so what Nintendo's done with it is they let me showcase it here first at Momocon. Now, normally Nintendo doesn't do anime conventions, gaming conventions. They usually stick to the, you know, the Nintendo treehouse. They like to stay in their treehouse, but you know, they came down from their treehouse when I approached it, and I said, hey, you know, I'm really upset that Nintendo hasn't done anything for the normal conventions, and can we do something for Momocon coming up? And they said, you know what, Everyday 100K, I do believe we can do that for you. And so they gave me this system here, brand spanking new, never before been played. I just cracked this baby open this morning. You can still smell the new plastic on it. Like they tried real hard with this one. And what's cool about it, like, okay, so the Switch, right, it's a flat screen. You can't close it, because if you close it, it breaks. With Gameboy Advanced Sp, close it, it's closed. Uh-oh, my game's done. My game's over. Nope. Stays still right there. Cool feature with it. I mean, you have to close it. Don't even turn it off. Don't even put it in sleep mode. Battery power, like 18 plus hours on this bad baby. Put it in sleep mode. It can go for years. Go for years. But still right where I left it. I still got it. Kirby's hamster friend dancing at me. I signed some NDAs. I'm not supposed to show you this, but there's the Kirby. He's dancing with his hamster friend. So Nintendo's going back to their roots a little bit. Going back to their roots. It's a little bit 2D. We're used to Kirby in 3D, right? We've seen Kirby go on some adventures in 3D. We watched him ride his Warp Star. We watched him do all this stuff. But now they're making a sequel to Kirby's Dreamland. Kirby Dreamland 2. And the reason why I asked Nintendo for this one, told them I'd be streaming for 2 hours. I normally only stream for 1 hour, but I'm streaming for 2. And I said, do you have something with a 2 in it? Now, you know, they offered me Mother 3, to put Mother 3 in here so that way I could showcase it. And they said, no NDA, you can show Mother 3 the entire time. I could show you guys Mother 3 the entire time. But I told them, no, that's not going to make any sense because I'm streaming for 2 hours. For 2 hours. And Mother 3 has the number 3 in it. It's not going to go. It doesn't work, Nintendo. So they said, okay, well, what can we give you? And I said, well, something with a 2 in it. So they said, well, we're working on Kirby Dreamland 2. I said, perfect. You just had a new Kirby game come out. People love Kirby. I saw Kirby coming in, and I was like, I bet that Kirby can't wait to showcase his new game, Kirby Dreamland 2, on the Game Boy Advanced Sp. Go to your local Toys R Us. Go to your Sam Goodies, Radio Shack. You'll not find one of these things here. They're brand spanking new. Won't find them. All right, let's see what the chat's saying. Let's see what the chat's saying about this Kirby game. Let's see. You're 40 years old and doing YouTube, maybe 35. Well, I'm not 40 and I'm not 35. I just look it. Doing YouTube ages you a lot. Talking to Nintendo ages you a lot. I mean, they says their games are for kids, but they really don't want to sell these things to you. How many hours am I streaming for? So I'm streaming till 6 p.m. Momocon time. 6 p.m. Momocon time is going to be roughly around an hour and a half or so. They're going to kick me out probably in an hour, but we'll wrap it up. And I'm streaming today, tomorrow, and I'm streaming Saturday too, I believe. I don't know if I'm streaming Sunday or not. I'll look at Sunday again. But I know I'm going to be streaming for at least 2 more days, so you'll get to see 2 more live streams from Momocon. So it's pretty cool. How about tell everybody how much of a fake I am? No, I'm not. I'm actually Everyday 100K. I've been doing this for about a year now, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, so let me know what you think about Kirby's Dreamland 2. I mean, it's pretty cool. I can't show it to you guys. I mean, I signed some NDAs. It's very important that that I don't get a whole lot of slack from Nintendo. Nintendo really doesn't budge on stuff like this, and so the more I show you guys, the more Nintendo's watching. Nintendo's actually tuned into this. They got, Reggie still works for them. They said he's no longer part of Nintendo of America, but he's still there. He's still working for them, and he's watching the stream now to make sure I don't break my NDA too much. So it's okay if I turn the screen a little bit, because you can't really see what I'm doing. I'm not actually playing the game. I'm showing like a still of the game. So it's okay if I show a still. Like this is a still of the game, but you can't actually see the actual game. So why isn't my hair blue with a little bit of blonde? So you'll see that it's actually it's a little bit of balding. I guess I'm balding now. So he's a little bit of bald with blue and some blonde on the side. So I think the camera and the light make it look green. But, you know, I'm not really too concerned about that. Yes, it's a good point. Didn't the real 100K have blue hair and live in Japan? No, the real 100K is right here. I mean, I wouldn't be on the Everyday 100K live stream if it wasn't me. So, just letting you know that I am real, with blue with a little bit of blonde hair. Now it's, you know, it's washed out a little bit, so it's bald with a little bit of brown and blue, and you know, it's a nightmare. You know, that's how it works. My hair is thinning, very bad genetics. So, yeah, I mean, it's just hair. Who cares? I mean, the best thing about hair is like you can shave it off, and then you have a bald head, and then now I can draw things on it. Like, so if I didn't have hair right here, right, I could draw like smash, subscribe, and tell 10 friends, and be like, yo, read the head, and you'd be able to smash, subscribe, and tell 10 friends. I can't do that now. Like, I could probably etch in, smash, subscribe, and tell 10 friends, but that's gonna go away when my hair grows out. So there's no point to that. I mean, yeah, I mean it's a real game. It's entirely fake. No, it's a real game. See, it's right here, plugged in, right here. Thanks, Nintendo. Nintendo gave it to me. They want me to play this Kirby game and let you guys know about it. So I'm on the hamster right now. The hamster. So I have the firepower. I have the firepower right now, and the hamster itself is breathing fire. So I don't know if the hamster can eat things or not. I haven't gotten that far in the game. But it looks like when the Kirby is riding on the back of his head. So I don't know if Kirby fuses his powers with the game or with the hamster. But something's going on with the hamster. I'm not really sure what it is. But he can breathe fire now. So we're gonna go through the level. I just flamethrowered some Waddle Dees. Waddle Dees didn't even see it coming. I got like a Healy, I think. I'm not really sure. I was at full health, so it didn't do anything. We got some more, you know, Waddle Dees coming in. I'm not really sure what this guy is. He's like wearing a snow cap, right? He's got like a snow cap on. He looks like a jester almost. And there's no circuses. There's no snow around because I'm in the grasslands, right? I'm in the grasslands, and I don't know. I don't know how to make this not as bright, but it's effort, so I'm not gonna deal with it. You can see my face. Stop pretending that people like you. I don't pretend people like me. They comment on my videos themselves. I don't think anybody actually truly likes me. Why do you still play Nintendo games? That last time I played Nintendo games when I was 8 years old. So I'm playing, like I said, I'm playing this one specifically. Let me pause it because there's a Waddle Dee near me and I don't want him to kill me. So I'm playing this one specifically because Nintendo gave me the Gameboy Advanced Sp. Now, everybody knows what a Game Boy is. It came out a long time ago. But Nintendo specifically gave me Game Boy Advance SP. Now, the cool thing about Game Boy Advance SP is it's like a flip phone. You know, flip phones are kind of coming back in style. They were all the rage way back. Now, the smartphones are becoming flip phones again. Well, Game Boy Advance SP, it is turning into one of those kind of flip phone styles. So, but the cool thing about it is it doesn't put the game in sleep mode. You can just start it right back up, right on the pause screen. Close it. I'll know when I start it back up, right on the pause screen. Closed, it has like a battery life of like 5 or 6 years. Opened up, 18 plus hours. Nintendo's really come a long way with their battery technology. But, you know, it's got what's cool is it's even got a backlight on it. So, like, see, I'll show you. Like, you see the game, right? Backlight, no backlight. Backlight, no backlight. Backlight, no backlight. So, you can see right there, million times better than the Game Boy. Reason why is because you no longer have to sit under your fluorescent light, your lamp, right? You're sitting in your mom's room or you're sitting in your living room or what have you. You got to flip on that fluorescent bulb and it's just glaring down at you, man. Don't need it anymore. It's got a built-in light. Can't believe it. All right, let's see. Hey, what's up, Bongo King? Nice to see you here. I'm at Momocon right now. If you live nearby, come by and see me. I'm walking the convention. It's in Atlanta, Georgia, somewhere. At the Georgia something center. But yeah, if you're here, I'm at a live booth right now. You can come by and wave at me. I doubt anybody watching this is actually going to come to the convention, but I am here now wearing some exclusive Final Fantasy IX shirt thanks to Square Enix and Uniqlo. Thank you, Square Enix and Uniqlo, for providing me with a Final Fantasy IX shirt. Got all the names of the characters on the back in the proper Japanese. So you've got Amarant, who's actually called Salamander, and Freya with her correct spelling. So, let's see. Yeah, I don't mind if people roast me. I mean, that's going to happen anyway. Uh, Make sure to hit the like button, smash subscribe. When I'm looking down over here, I'm looking at the chat. I don't have the chat pulled up on the screen because if I did, actually, I could probably pull it up right here and make it a little bit easier, but I don't want to deal with it. It's too much trouble. It's a lot of hassle. Probably shouldn't have logged into my own YouTube channel on here, but I needed to make sure the stream was working. I am wearing a mask, so I don't know if I can take off the mask while I'm in here or not. They didn't say. But I'm wearing a mask because you can't come into the convention without having a mask on. And so they wouldn't let me in despite being part of the press. I am part of the press, but press also has to wear the mask. They don't get special unmasked privileges. They have to wear the mask along with it. So part of the press, but yeah, Scotland would be pretty hard. I mean, you could take a flight. There's an international airport here. Just take a big old flight right on to Atlanta, Georgia. You can come on by. I don't know how much tickets are, but just tell them you know every day to 100K. That'll probably get you looked at weird. That's okay, Sat Neo. I appreciate it. You don't have to tell 10 friends. If you know like 2 friends, tell them you know, whatever 10 divided by 2 is, tell them that many times. Or you can just tell your favorite friend 10 times, make them hate this channel. I mean, you can post it on Reddit, get downvoted. I mean, that's part of the fun. Part of the fun is making sure that everybody gets a little bit of taste of Everyday 100K. Let's see. Most people who go to Momocon are like this guy. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, there's a lot of live streamers here. I've seen a lot of live streamers, a lot of YouTubers. Actually, I think there's more of a Twitch audience here. There's not a... In fact, everything that's been catered to me, I've been told to use Twitch instead of YouTube. And I don't use Twitch. I use YouTube. It's a lot easier format. But yeah, there's like right outside here, there's a lot of DDR machines. There's lots of games I've never seen before. There's like a Zelda-thon thing going on where they play video games, help charities. A lot of cool stuff going on. They got Papa John's, man. They got Papa John's. Papa John's is out here. Nathan's Hot Dogs. Oh man, if Nintendo had a booth out here, they would be up in that Papa John's booth getting some pizza. Man, it's so good. I did come alone. Yeah, I did. The press pass was only for one person. I only signed up for me. I didn't sign up for anybody else because there's only one every day to 100K, and you're looking at them. Make sure and smash subscribe and tell 10 friends. And we're going to dive right back into this. We still got like an hour to go. Hour ago of Kirby Dreamland 2, and I'm only on the 2nd level. So we're going to fire breathe this Waddle Dee. Go through here, fire breathe the chicken, really cook it, get that salmonella out. Oh, lost my superpower. So it looks like when you get hit as the hamster, your superpower bounces out and it's a star, and you can suck it back up and eat it like in the first Kirby Dreamland. So it looks like that's pretty consistent. I just jumped off of a cloud. I get to level 4, so you can see right here. I got the level. Oh, can't see it now, but I just beat the 2nd level. So I'm going on to level 3. I'm going on level 3. We'll see what this level 3 looks like. We're in the grassland, so if you want to play along when you get this game, go back and watch the live stream in about 20 years when this game comes out. You can. Playing Kirby's Dreamland 2. It's got some running Waddle Dees in here. It's not very user friendly. I think they tried to sneak one on me. They heard that Elden Ring had some jump scares in it, so they're trying to jump scare me with some Waddle Dees sneaking up from behind. Normally with these side-scrolling games, everything's coming in front of you, so you kind of prepare for it. But no, not Nintendo. They know how to trick their gamer. They know how to put this Waddle Dee coming from the other way. So you have to jump over the Waddle Dee instead of the Waddle Dee coming towards you, jumping that way. You gotta jump over it when it comes towards you in stationary mode. Lies, lies. All I hear you say is lies. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I am playing Kirby's Dreamland 2. It's not out yet. Can't get it anywhere. I am playing on the Gameboy Advanced Sp. Can't get it anywhere. You'll see some knockoffs. I'll probably record some people out and about trying to sell some Gameboy Advanced SPs. But there's actually no Gameboy Advanced SP available for you in the public. You can't go to Toys R Us and get this. You can't go to FYE and find this. Sam Goodies no longer has this. Sun Post, gone. GameStop might try to tell you that they have pre-orders available, but everybody knows that GameStop's unknown SKU numbers they're not reliable. So, game does have Maxim Tomatoes in it, so it's good to know that they kept that in here. As the hamster, I can't fly around, so that's kind of defeats the purpose of Kirby. If I got the hamster, I should be able to fly, right? If I'm Kirby, but no flying on the hamster allowed. Nintendo, if you're watching this, which I know you are, some feedback I can give you already is that one of the things us Kirby gamers love in these Kirby games is the ability to fly. And if you restrict Kirby from the ability to fly, it really takes away from the nuances and what Kirby really was about. So I don't know. I just think it's I think they could have done better. Because like I'm the hamster, right? And I can't show you guys, but like I can jump as the hamster. I can breathe fire as the hamster. I can't fly. And you would think with Kirby being in the background, like on his back, like he's on the back of his head, right? Here, I'll show you real quick. Kirby's like on the back of the head, right there. You can see it. Kirby's on the back of the hamster's head. Well, you would think that Kirby would be able to give him some powers to fly, right? But he doesn't do it. He doesn't give him some of his flying powers. He just gives him, I don't know. So I'm having to play as this hamster. The hamster's too big. I can't get through to like this fancy. I don't know. This fire should melt this. It looks like ice, but I can't tell. The game is in color, but it's mostly just Waddle Dees and Kirby that are in color. Most everything else is kind of black and white. So Grassland kind of looks like Snow World. I don't really know why they made. Oh, lost my superpowers. Got hit. But we're good. We're good. I kept my superpowers. I got hit again. Man. Okay, we're good. I kept my superpowers. So I got my fire powers. I don't see any heals right now. You think with Kirby eating, his enemies, they would heal him. Like they should taste good, right? Taste good, but they don't. I missed my jump. Thanks, Timage. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining the stream. There's going to be another stream tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit earlier. I think it's going to be in the 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock range, Momocon time. So think about what time it is now and subtract 4 hours from it tomorrow. So that's about to be what time I'll be streaming tomorrow. I believe it's going to be noon here, Momocon time. Let's see. What college did you go to? Let me guess, community college. So no, Lolopap is a follower. I don't know who Lolopap is. Um, there's only one Everyday to 100K, and Everyday 100K believes in itself constantly. So whether you give us negative or positive feedback, it's all positive to me. Hey, thanks, help. I'll also dab for you too. Thanks for smashing subscribe and telling 10 friends. I appreciate it. Let's see. David does YouTube. Said I'm a college dropout or community college student. Can't tell. Can I help him out? I'm neither one of those things. I'm neither. So I don't know if I can take my mask off or not. It's getting kind of annoying talking with the mask on because it keeps trying to fall down, and it's like squishing my nose. And it has one of those wires in it to like, hold it up, but it's whatever. All right, so I unlocked the skull door. So we're about to find out now if the skull door. So I'm going to show you because it's like a game still, right? Show you right there's the camera right there, There's a skull door right above me. So I'm going to on the skull door. I'm going to assume it's a boss, but we can't tell for certain if it's a He-Man crossover or not. So it may be a He-Man crossover. Gonna kind of go on the fact that it's probably a boss, but really hopeful that they threw in some He-Man because, I mean, it's a trial game, so maybe they got some work with Hasbro or something. All right, let's try it out. It is not He-Man, it's a boss. Looks like Wispy Woods. Now, you think Wispy Woods would be very upset that I'm burning him alive, but it looks like, uh-oh. Almost lost my fire powers there. All right, I don't know how to hurt him a second ago. All right, I think I hurt him. All right, it looks like if you're Fire Kirby, if you hit Wispy Woods with your Fire Kirby powers, it just hurts you. So okay, I beat him. So I ended up taking my fire power when it bounced out as a star, and I ate it. And I shot it back out at Wispy Wood. Wispy Wood's a giant tree that like blows stuff at you. So it looks like I beat the first boss. So we're gonna go on to the next world. See what the next world is. Level 2 is called Big Forest. We're gonna go through the Big Forest. We went through Greenland. Now we're gonna go through Big Forest. So I just landed in Big Forest. Big Forest has three levels. I can go through the first one. It's like the first world. It's got 3 levels. Go through the first world, then you got the second one, and the third one, and then it's got a boss door. So last one I had a boss door. I was kind of hopeful it would be a He-Man crossover because there's a skull head on the top of the door. Fortunately, it wasn't a He-Man crossover. So maybe this next one we have a He-Man crossover. Guys, if you're watching this, don't forget to smash subscribe, tell 10 friends, hit that like button, hit dislike, it doesn't matter, get it out there. We're at Momocon today. I'm live streaming from Momocon. They got the same webcam I do, so it's pretty nifty. What we're streaming today, go over it again. We got this Gameboy Advanced Sp. Gameboy Advanced Sp. See it right there, Nintendo. You can't see it. Got Nintendo on here. And we're streaming some Kirby Dreamland 2. Now, I asked Nintendo directly. I went to one of their Nintendo Directs and directly asked them, Nintendo, how can we get you at conventions again? And they said, we physically can't. We're too big of a company now. We can't go to conventions. We can't go to, your Momocons, your Pensacons, your Wizard Worlds. We can't go to those things. We can't go to, California Con or anything like that. So I said, Nintendo, I'll take one for the team for you. I'll do it. I will give you your just rewards and get you at conventions. And they said, well, how will you do that? You're a comedy channel. How do you how do you bring something serious to a comedy channel? And I said, I can do it. I'm creative. I can come up with the right words. I just need a little something from you, Nintendo. I need something to bring the people in. I was like, my first convention I'm going to, Momocon. It's right outside the airport, so it's really easy to get to. So I told Nintendo, give me something you're working on, something after the Switch. It's been a while since you've been in the handheld market. What kind of handhelds are you working on? And they said, well, we got this new Game Boy. I said, oh, that's cool. Game Boy. You're going to have to entice me more than that, Nintendo, because the Game Boy came out 30 years ago. You can't revive a 30-year-old product and call it something new. And they said, oh, but we can, we're Nintendo. And they gave us this Gameboy Advanced Sp. Now, they took what everybody loved about old phones, the flip phone. They took it. And they took everything they love about smartphones, the ability to pick it up and go wherever you want. It's always on you. Extended battery life, 18 hours playing, years, literally years, turned on, setting down on your counter. Pick it back up sometime later, you'll have it. And I said, what are you calling this? Game Boy. Game Boy 2? The new Game Boy? Kind of like the new Coke? We all know how that went. No. They said Game Boy Advance. I said, no, that's not going to go. And it's like, no, they didn't stop there. They added 2 more letters to the Game Boy Advance. They added Game Boy Advance SP. I was sold. That's when they sold it to me. I said, that's how we're going to get them, Nintendo. That's how we're going to get you back in conventions. We're going to show them Nintendo Game Boy Advance SP. But I said, we need a game. And I said, we need a game that fits. And they said, well, we're working on Mother 3. Getting it to U.S. audiences. Getting it an official translation. And we feel like you'd be the perfect person to do this. And I said, no, that won't work. That won't work. And the reason why it won't work is because it has the number 3 in it. And at Momocon, they only allow you to stream for 2 hours. And if I show up with a game that's got the number 3 in it, they'll laugh at me. I can't have them doing that, Nintendo, because I'm representing you. And so I let Nintendo know that we need something that's got the number 2 in it. Do you have any sequels you're working on? Or do you have any new property you're working on? You just threw the number 2 out there to make it more enticing. They said, no, not to that one, but we do have a new Kirby game. I said, what? New Kirby game? Oh, I don't know about that. New Kirby game? You just released a new Kirby game on your Nintendo Switch. New Kirby game. I said, yeah, we're working on a new one. And it's a sequel to everyone's beloved Kirby's Dreamland. I couldn't believe it. I said, no, you have to show me the cart for that one. Show me the cart, Nintendo, because if you don't show me that it exists, I can't be telling my lively crew, the people who follow me, the people who find me, that Kirby's Dreamland 2 is a reality. And they did it right here. Kirby's Dreamland 2. This is not the official box art, but I can't really show it. I gotta keep it bright in here because I signed a bunch of NDAs. I can't show you everything about what's on here, but it says Kirby's Dreamland 2, and he's riding the hamster. He is on that hamster, and he's making sure that hamster gets to the next boss. And I'm playing it for you guys now. You can see it right here. It's like a still, so like I'm not playing the game right now. It's a still, so this is like a still screenshot. So you can see Kirby, full color, pink Kirby. Can't get that on a Game Boy. You can't go to your Toys R Us and play a Game Boy on one of their R-Zone stands and see Kirby in full color on a Game Boy. You can on the Switch, but I'm talking about Game Boy. Handheld. Full color Kirby. And we're going through the big forest, number 1. I'm so excited for you guys to be able to play this game for you, to let you know that we're giving you something exclusive stuff. I mean, it's been a long journey. It started out December 2020, making content every single day, giving you that content you all know and love. On this journey to get the YouTube trophy, and Nintendo just comes up and says, "We like what you're doing. Every day to 100K. We like what you're doing. We'll smash subscribe and tell 10 friends. We'll tell Sony. We'll tell Microsoft. We'll tell Bethesda. We'll tell Rare. We'll tell Hudson Soft. We'll tell Square Enix. We'll tell From Software. We'll tell all our 10 friends that you are making content every single day to get 100K subscribers, to get that sweet YouTube trophy." And while I am here on the stream, I want to showcase to you guys official everyday to 100K business card right here. Comes with a QR code. You scan it, goes right to the channel. If you're not a fan of the Patreon yet, you can go to the Patreon. Just search everyday to 100K. Normally I would get it right here in the comments for you, but today's all about Nintendo showing off Kirby Dreamland 2, the Gameboy Advanced Sp. We'll see it right here. I'll underline it. Kirby's Dreamland 2 Gameboy Advanced Sp. And I'll underline that Advanced Sp in red, so that way you guys know that it's not just a Game Boy. It's not just a Game Boy. It's a Game Boy Advance SP. That's what we really want. And you guys, you're watching this stream now. Nintendo's not given any sort of, coupon code or anything like that. Nintendo doesn't do that. So I hate to disappoint you guys with that. But you can go up to Nintendo Store, email Nintendo, say, "Hey, Everyday 100K did their job. They got you that Kirby Dreamland 2 on the Game Boy Advanced SP." Well, Pep, I can't show you the game. The reason why I can't show you the game is I signed a non-disclosure agreement, an NDA. It basically means that Nintendo is not allowing me to show you any gameplay. So where I'm at, I could show you like, Elden Ring. Elden Ring's available for me to play. Show you Elden Ring. Show you Cuphead, Dark Souls, all that stuff. I gotta drink a Powerade. My throat's getting dry. Powerade, pretty good. I think this is made by Coca-Cola, maybe. Yeah, it's made by Coca-Cola. Fun fact about Coca-Cola: so Momocon is in Atlanta, Georgia, right? That's where I am right now, Atlanta, Georgia, and that's in the United States of America. And Coca-Cola, makers of Powerade, they got their start here in Atlanta, Georgia. So that's pretty cool that I brought a Powerade. This was not planned. This wasn't planned at all. So, shout out to Coke. Thanks, Coke, for being Coke, I guess. Giving me that power that aided me through my live stream. Man, I normally stream an hour, but this is going to take a lot out of me. All right, so I got Kirby Dreamland 2 right here. I'm in the woods, so you'll see that I'm jumping around the woods. So all right, there's some Bronto birds running around. They don't give me any powers. There's a mushroom dude. He didn't give me any powers either. Oh, surprise Waddle Dee. Surprise Waddle Dee gets me every time. Every time they bring me a surprise Waddle Dee, and I can't believe it. So now I have umbrella powers. So it's instead of giving me the ability, so I can fly with the umbrella, which is good. So I can fly, and then I can slowly fall. As Buzz Lightyear says, falling with style. Uh, Alright, looks like there's a mini boss that I have to fight. That's a ghost. And, now there's a bird. I'm so confused. So, okay, so now I'm Kirby, who has the power to fly. He's being carried by a bird, who has the power to fly. Who's holding an umbrella, who has the power to fall. So, I don't think this game wants me to fall, because this 2 flies don't equal a fall. It's kind of like how 2 positives don't equal a negative, or 2 negatives equal a positive. So I think 2 flies don't equal a fall in this case. Like 2 falls, those are negatives, they would equal positive. But 2 positives just stay positive. So I should just fly. So we're gonna try out this flying. Oh, so it looks like I have to have the flying power in this part because there's no ground. So that, yeah, this makes this level a lot easier because now I can go through the level and not have to worry about anything on the ground. Alright, so I made it through the level pretty easily as the bird. Yeah, pretty easy as the bird. Okay, so that was the first level. The first level is pretty easy in Bird World. I'm in the second one, and I'm just kind of flying over everything. So it looks like they don't really want me to play the game. They just want me to fly over everything. I just ate a Bronto Burt for funsies. Alright, I got a door to go into, so I'm going in a door. Ate another Bronto Bird, ran into another one. I ate a ghost. Yeah, I'm just blowing through this level, guys. So there's like a hack. Okay, there's a Kirby hack, right? Just keep pressing the A button, and you keep flying towards the top, right there. Kirby hack. Weird. Beat the second level. Clearly, they didn't want to put any challenge into this. After seeing things like Elden Ring, you think that Nintendo would want to put a little bit more effort into making this a challenge, but they didn't do it. Yeah, I tried to do that sneak up Waddle Dee again. It couldn't get me though, I was flying. Yeah, I'm just flying through this level. I'll just keep flying up. Alright, so now I'm fighting a boss. He's looks like a shoe. That's an umbrella. Yeah, this shoe umbrella guy, he's throwing shoes at me. He spins around, and I just smack him with the shoe that he threw at me. Oh, missed the shoe. Come on, throw me another shoe. Alright, I got the guy. Maybe I get his shoe from him. Man, he didn't even give me shoe throwing powers. Like this guy, right? He threw shoes. So there's like this big giant triangle. So you can picture like this triangle, right? Like, he's jumping around. He's got an eye right here. Jumping around. He's got feet. Jumping. And his power was like he would jump up, throw a shoe, like he'd take his shoe off, fly it towards you, you ate it, and then you just spat it back out at him. Well, I thought that when I ate the dude and he got his powers, he would give me like shoe throwing powers. I could throw my shoes off at people. He didn't do that. He gave me the power of umbrellas. Hey Sus, what's up? Glad you joined the chat. I can't see who else here, so let's have to trust to see that people are in the chat. Whoop, messed that up. Okay. All right, I can see the chat now again. All right, so let's get through this World 3. I think that's the world I'm on. I'm gonna play through it on this Gameboy Advance. Lots of porcupines around me right now. They're very pointy and spiky. They're trying to hurt me. I'm flying through the level again. I don't have to really worry about anything else that's going on. So I beat level 3. So it looks like you can skip most of the levels if you just fly at the top of the screen. If you fly at the top of the screen, you can skip most everything. All right, I'm fighting the boss now. It looks like it's like a porcupine or something. All right, it's good to know that Kirby can't eat bombs. It's also good to know that these porcupines shoot bombs. All right, I've got him down about half health. All right, he's got like one more hit left. I think I can get him. Oh no, he's got one more hit. Got one more hit, guys. Got one more hit. About to beat this porcupine boss. First person in the world to beat the porcupine boss. Right here. We got 3 dancing Kirbys right now. They're super stoked. See it right there? 3 dancing Kirbys. And away he goes. This is just like playing Kirby's Dreamland, only a million times better because it's Dreamland 2. Can't believe it. Lolo Pep, I had to sign non-disclosure agreements with Nintendo because giving Nintendo the rights to this game was what they wanted to keep. They didn't want me to show off this game in any way, shape, or form. That's why the technology doesn't exist for me to connect this to the computer. Because it's proprietary Nintendo stuff, so I can't just put it on the thing. All right, the next world is called Ripple Field. Ripple probably has to do something with water, I would imagine. You didn't get me that time. I had a Waddle Dee try to sneak up from behind me. You know, it was clever the first time. It got me again the second time. But the third time, like, now I'm just expecting it to happen. Like, they couldn't even change it up and put, like, a Bronto bird or something. That speaks up. Alright, cool. I got the power of Rock Kirby. So I can turn into a boulder now. The good... So it looks like if you're a boulder, you roll down hills. Which could be good or bad, I'm not sure. I haven't seen any bad from rolling down a hill yet. Got a jellyfish monster. Not sure how good this rock power will be underwater, though. I feel like if I'm a rock, I can't really do much. I am able to swim pretty well. And I'm still swimming. We got like these little octopus monsters. I'm not really sure what they are. They shoot like little lasers out at Kirby when he passes by. But it looks like rock power wasn't that much of a detriment on me being able to complete the level because I just completed the level. So pretty good. So I still have both my lives. I got 2 lives still. Not bad. Got about 20-30 minutes left in the stream. So it's not too shabby. So we'll go to the second world. See what we got here. And check the chat real quick, see what's going on. Alrighty, looks like nothing's happening out in the real world. Alright, cool. Alright guys, if you're still watching this, thanks for watching so far. Streams have been on for over an hour now. If you watched the first stream, there was a little bit of technical difficulty. Apologize for that. Those who were watching the first stream may not have gotten the notification for the second one. Hopefully tomorrow I will not have any technical difficulties getting it started because I have another really cool exclusive to show you guys from Nintendo. Not everybody has this or has even heard of it. It's a joint effort between Capcom and Nintendo, and I think you guys really like it. Well, it's good to know Kirby underwater can't breathe in, he can only breathe out. So, looks like Nintendo took a little bit of creativity here and took some stuff from Flappy Bird. Basically playing Flappy Bird but Kirby. Really weird. Yeah, I just played Kirby Flappy Bird. Alright, I just got the power to be spiky. But the cavern I'm in is really dark. So I can't really see what I'm doing. Oh no, my power. Alright, I got my power back. It should be good. Alright, right now I am moving through Kirby Dreamland. I just got to the first cloud world. So I'm able, like, once you beat a level, except the boss level, once you beat a level, you're able to bounce down on a cloud and bounce back up. Alright, for those of you guys just joining, I don't know who else joined or who else here, or if there's still people here or not. I know Sat Neo and Lolo Cap are still here because they're commenting. But anybody else who's joined, make sure to like the stream, smash subscribe, tell 10 friends, because today I'm showing you something special. It is called a Game Boy Advanced Sp. Now, I know what you're thinking, Game Boy, that came out 30 years ago, yes, but Nintendo is bringing back the Game Boy. See, they're bringing back the Game Boy, and they're adding some new stuff on the end. So their first area is going to say Game Boy Advance, but that doesn't advance what? I mean, that just says like, okay, you're advancing the regular Game Boy. Okay, why don't we make it 2022 and put some letters on it? Game Boy Advance SP, and that's what we got here. So the SP doesn't stand for anything; it's just there. Some people call it like Super Platinum. I think Nintendo calls it special something. I think actually they just call it special, and it's just an abbreviation for special. I don't think the P actually stands for anything, but for us in 2022, the SP means more than just Game Boy Advance, because it's really showing you that you're advancing the Game Boy beyond just an 8-bit system, right? We're advancing it to the future, really. And none other better to do it than Kirby's Dreamland 2. It's a sequel to Kirby's Dreamland. Now, I know we just had a Kirby game come out where he became a car, or he became a vending machine in this open world Kirby game. And it felt like everything else. You got Elden Ring open world, you got Mario Odyssey open world, you got Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild open world, you got Phoenix Rising open world, you got Fallout games open world, you got Sunset Overdrive open world, you got Cars 3 open world, you got Jak and Daxter open world. I mean, Sonic Frontiers open world. I can walk outside and be in an open world. I don't need to do that in a video game. I don't need to know what Sonic can do in a 3D dimensional space where he can visit Amy's house and stay there overnight. I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, why would Sonic stay there? Everybody knows that he and Sally Acorns are together forever. Power rate's pretty good. I like the blue the best, but hey, thanks, Sat Neo. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. But anyway, yeah, we got the Game Boy Advance SP. We got this baby right here. Closes up just like a flip phone. Open it back up. There it is, right where you left it. Close it back, come back to it. They are going to probably redesign the game cartridge for it so that way it kind of fits better in your pocket. I think they were trying to like go a little bit too retro, because all the Game Boy cartridges look like this, but this Game Boy cartridge is a demo. It's like a test copy, if you will. So it's not the full entire game, but it's certainly playing like it's a full entire game. Certainly playing like it. But I just beat World 1 and World 2. Now I'm going to head on to World 3. World 3 is actually underwater, the door is, so it looks like I'll probably be playing most of this one under. Well, I said that, but I'll go ahead and show it to you. And then, again, I signed NDA, so I can't show you actual gameplay. But here I am at the top of the screen. I can just ride around by. I thought that with this one being underwater, because the door was underwater, right? The door being underwater should have meant that the actual level is underwater. But I'm so high up. I'm so high that even the Bronto birds don't see me. They're not even flying. They're just waiting to take off for when I show up. Yeah, I can't believe that. They're definitely going to fix this game when they release it to you guys, because I've been able to go through this entire world right now flying. Yeah, and I'm now flying through the rest of the world very easily. Like there's some snake monsters that are coming out of pipes like Mario. Check it out. Again, sign an NDA. I can't show actual gameplay, but there's snake monsters right here, coming out of pipes like Mario. Coming out of pipes like Mario. And all right, so now they've given me the ability to be underwater. I'm going through the level underwater now. Just blowing some spit bubbles at monsters. I only get hit like 2 more times. I missed the Healy, so I don't get to be healed. So all right, so I beat the last level. I'm gonna try to get the maximum tomato, get fully healed. Oh snap! I got the 1-up, and I got all stars. So in this game, you collect some stars too, and that can get you a level up. So it's pretty cool. I can't. So Lolo Pap, I can't show you the non-disclosure agreement because I actually had to sign another non-disclosure agreement that says I can't show non-disclosure agreements. So I'm pretty confident I can beat this next boss. So we're gonna try to beat this next boss, and then we're gonna end the stream. So it looks like with this one, you gotta avoid the zappy lasers at the anglerfish. It's like an anglerfish boss. Oh, and he's not happy. Yeah, he's not happy. He wants Kirby to be gone. So it looks like he does this charge attack, right? So it looks like it's random too. Yeah, he's randomly doing the charge attack. Maybe Dark Souls and Elden Ring should take some pointers from this because there's no actual timing for this one. Alright, I got 2 more hits for this boss before I beat him. It's like an anglerfish, right? And he's gonna destroy you. Got it. Alright, there you go. Beat the 3rd world. So I think that's it for the demo. There's only the 3 worlds to showcase the 3 Kirby friends. So you got the hamster, you got the bird, you got the fish. I never saw the fish, so I wasn't able to show you guys the fish. I think the game that I have doesn't actually have the fish on it. So I wasn't able to show you guys the fish, but there we go. It's the end of the stream. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. Next stream we're going to have is going to be, when's it going to be? It's going to be tomorrow. Next stream's going to be tomorrow, I think around noon. So whatever time it is now for you, I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so EST. So it's going to be around noon EST. I can't remember if it's at noon or 2. So around noon EST, maybe 2 EST, just look for it. It'll pop up. And I'll be live streaming, showcasing something brand new from Nintendo, something you can't get, and we'll go from there. But again, I appreciate it. Thanks for joining the stream. Make sure to smash the like, tell your friends, smash subscribe, all that fun stuff. And as always, with every stream, we ended the same way with homage to Daniel. For those of you that are new, there was a stream a long time ago where there was a bunch of Daniels in it at one time. And so now we pay homage to Daniel every single time that we hit a stream. So, in 3, 2, 1, Daniel. Alright guys, thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate it. I look forward to doing another one here with you guys tomorrow from Momocon. Oh, God.